Can you see past illusions? Can you dissect your confusion? Can you see past your ego that I'm the pricey exclusive? Why are you niggas debating behind scenes? You're just degrading. The self is truly booming. Bottom line, you niggas be hating on the. I've been called for a very long time to just put the camera on and just get to talking. I hold a lot of knowledge. This knowledge needs to be shared. Look at this nature. I love how nature just flows. Like, if you think about it, we're all supposed to flow like nature. For a long time, I was really trying to force things to be, and that's just not how they were meant to be, you know? My ego was causing a lot of projections to be infiltrated to my reality, but it's like, that's not what the fuck's supposed to be. Like, I'm supposed to go to flow life. But the meaning for this video is to talk about manifestation. It's a new moon solar eclipse happening tomorrow. I've been feeling the effects maybe like last week, but it's gonna be very potent tomorrow, to the 4th through the 10th. And I've been seeing on TikTok a lot of people saying manifest. Motherfucker, we've been manifesting all year, but I guess this is a really potent time to manifest. I feel like do what your heart says, because like I'm over here trying to think like manifest for the rest of my life. That's so big to think about for now. And I be thinking like a lot of these TikTok spiritualist people, I feel like they're just airheads. They don't know what the fuck they be talking about for real. They try to give you this guideline to follow, but what do you really feel at heart that you really should do? I mean, if all means, if you resonate with what the fuck they're talking about, do it. But I feel like a lot of people are trying to be like, not puppets per se, but controllers. Like they have their own control agendas. Like, okay, this is my little code right here, this is what the fuck we're doing, and like everybody should follow type shit. Like spirituality is just not all about fucking love and light. That's another thing I want to fucking debunk. Oh, I can't stand motherfuckers who say that shit. First of all, there's light and fucking dark. If you can really tell who's really spiritual, who's really doing this shit for clout. And that's another thing I be seeing a lot on my FYP, my For You page. I'm like, who's really about this shit? Who's really doing this shit for real? Who actually had the dark nights of the fucking soul where they had to cry their eyes out day and fucking night? Those fucking nights, or those fucking weak time periods where you just feel apathetic as hell. You're just like a floating piece of meat. Like, you just not really here for real. Like, who really been through that shit? Or who's really just doing this shit just for the fucking clown and the aesthetic? You can really tell who's authentic and who's not. Because me, I'm gonna tell you guys what the fuck be going on. The fuck? Like, this shit all about love and light. It's about dark too. And I love the dark side. Join the fucking dark side, bitch. Like, come on. Oh, peace, love, tranquility. Alright? Where's the chaos? Where's the rebirth? Where's the destruction? As a Scorpio woman, I'm all about that shit. I'm all about burning my ashes, burning myself to the ground, rising up from my fucking ashes. I have a whole phoenix tatted on my fucking thigh. By the way. Like, come on. I'm all about death and rebirth. That's literally my fucking, like, that's my spirit. Like, I'm all about change. I have 555 tattoo on my wrist. Like, I'm all about fucking change. Because change either being good shit or bad shit, but it's meant for your highest self, your highest good. And that's all I'm about. I'm all about achieving your highest self, the highest version of yourself. We're tired of being down here. Like, people get it construed and misconstrued, like, oh, dark, divine, feminine, oh, that's demonic. Bitch, they've been demonizing us for the fucking past three fucking centuries, but you really need us to survive. Like, this world's built on masculine shit. You see it's falling. You see it's crumbling. I know y'all see this shit, because I see this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Like, top of the morning. I'm sorry. But, like, you really see how this whole world is crumbling before our eyes. And that's why people are pushing us to manifest a new reality. Not only for ourselves, but for the collective. Like, you're not just supposed to manifest for yourself. Yes, achieve the life you desire, but also what you do, it has a ripple effect on the community. So if you're thinking, I just want all these things to myself, it's gonna have a ripple effect. Where areas, me personally, I'm here as a generator. I am a generator. I am a powerhouse. I'm a manifesting generator. So what I manifest for myself, I see it around me and to other people as well. So I live in a house for two other people, and say for instance, I'm manifesting love, abundance, good luck, success. I'm manifesting that for everybody around me. Like, this whole block that I'm on, I remember one time I was tripping off edibles. I was tripping balls off edibles. I feel like shrooms for a second. That's, if I put 12 grams in and learn little cup. But I was literally out here. I'm like, yo, I have a lot of fucking power. I'm supposed to use this power. Like, this is my gift to uplift this. Damn chemtrails. Let these fucking aliens come. Stop trying to block shit out. Anyways, but literally, like, I'm so fucking serious, y'all. Like, I'm a generator, manifesting generator. I'm a powerhouse. When I was manifesting, I was like, you know that one meme? Looking at their hands like, I have fucking power. Everybody has fucking power. Everybody has a role on this earth and what the fuck they're supposed to fulfill. Like, you are supposed to fulfill what the fuck you're called to do. But those things you keep manifesting, or not manifesting, the things you keep visualizing, that's God communicating with you. Like, this is what you need to do. God can communicate with me. You need to start a YouTube channel. You need to get podcasts. You need to make this music. You need to put this content out. You are needed. Like, God's calling. God has a calling upon my life. And I'm like, okay, let me start procrastinating and really get to this shit. Because for a minute, I will always think about, like, how? Do I have the resources? Do I have the camera? All these hows, and whys, and when? God said, just fucking do it, damn it. Like, shit. Like, you were really making this shit complicated. So that's the name. Humans be making shit complicated. Humans be making shit complicated. Deadass, we could be really dramatic, and it's just like, just do the shit. Like, we have a limited time on this earth, and we have limitless possibilities. I really just want to live my life. And no more walking around thinking like, how can I get my life together? Just start somewhere. And then you start learning as you go, because it's a journey. You're supposed to learn as you go. Like, manifesting, people are like talking about law of attraction. Nobody talks about law of assumption. You just assume you got it, and then it's there. Like, people are so focused on hell-bent on manifesting and law of attraction. Don't get me wrong, these are very powerful tools you can use. It's what you've been using your whole entire life, but sometimes I feel like this shit is being manipulated in a sense. Like, shit doesn't feel authentic. Like, I feel like people who are constantly talking about law of attraction and manifestation, like, don't get me wrong, that's your calling, but sometimes I'm looking at these videos, I'm like, the shit doesn't sit right. Some just don't sit right. Like, I can't put my finger on it, but some shit just don't fucking sound right. And I'm like, okay, I. Like, they don't tell you, like, well, I mean, some people do tell you, but when you're manifesting, you actually have to feel yourself in that vibration. You can't just be like saying, oh, I have $1 million come to me next Thursday. Like, you really have to believe that shit. Because I've been there where it's like, I used to be the dumb little new spiritualist. I'm gonna call y'all dumb. Because I used to be the dumb motherfucker too. Believe everything I fucking see on social media and just keep going on, learning Wiccan. Whole time I'm not even fucking Wiccan, bitch. I'm in the hoodoo and voodoo. Like, come on now. Like, when I first started off my spiritual journey, I was into witchcraft. I'm like, you're not supposed to do that early on. You're supposed to do shadow work before you do anything like that. And at the same time, I was doing the wrong type of witchcraft. Bro, no one talks about that shit. TikTok can be very fucking misleading when it comes to these you have to be careful, bro. And like, that's what I learned on my switch. You live and you learn, but you're also supposed to fucking move with some discernment as well. That intuition on point. I realized I don't even have to do witchcraft. I'm just that fucking powerful. I don't need to do some spells. I mean, I can. Guarantee if I did, I could fuck some shit up. But do I have to? No, per se. Like, I really don't fucking have to. Look at that. But like, TikTok be having people doing like these. I be seeing all these little rituals people be doing. I'm like, are y'all sure y'all initiated into that? I don't know if it's weird. I see a lot of pagan, and Wiccan type of witchcraft on my For You page. I'm like, scroll past. That's not me. No disrespect to them. That's just not me. I am more into holistic healing, hoodoo, learning voodoo, learning it, but I'm just going where my skin tone is like calling me to, because like, I'm from the earth. I am of the earth. I'm into subconscious healing. I'm into healing your inner child. I'm into like deep motherfucking shadow work. I'm into getting to the depths of yourself and coming up as a phoenix. That's what I'm into. I'm into healing. I want to get to conjure. At a point in time I will, but this is a journey. It's not going to happen all in one day. And you got to remind yourself that people place all these expectations that they have to have certain things by this time or this day and this day. The whole time, that shit may not even work out how you want it to, because it's not meant to fucking happen like that. Like, you're supposed to move on divine timing. You're supposed to flow. Like, I'm looking at nature right now. Like, you're not supposed to force shit. Whatever's meant to be in your reality will be there. And that's something I had to learn. It's just like, you can't force nothing, bro. And like me, I'm a Scorpio sun, Virgo rising, Aries moon. So we got a lot of stubborn placements in my chart. And don't forget, I'm a Capricorn Mars. It's a lot of stubbornness there. It took me a long time to change who I was before to who I am now, because I was so used to being comfortable. I had to get unfucking comfortable. That shit hurts, because it's like, oh my gosh, the control is released from underneath me. Like a rug is being like yanked from underneath me, bro. Like I'm like, oh fuck. Like I have to really like conform to the unknown. I have to embrace the unknown. It took me a long time. And like by me resisting the urge to evolve into my higher self and manifest into physical pain and manifest into physical problems. Like people don't understand, like the physical equals the spiritual in a sense, because it's like this side I think is your masculine side, this is your masculine side, this is your feminine side. Like this is your masculine hand, this is your feminine hand, this is your giving hand, this is your receiving hand. I think that's how it works. I think that's what it is, because when I was healing my masculine wounds, it got to the point where I was resisting. So I was sitting in those wounds. I was like, I wasn't even. When you have a wounded masculine wound, it tends to manifest as you being, I'm trying to think of the words, codependent for one, really dependent on finances, really dependent on overworking yourself to the fucking death, exerting your energy when people don't even realize your energy is so fucking valuable. Like we've really been programmed since we were fucking babies that we're supposed to work, eat, sleep, die. Like who the fuck agreed to this shit and why? Like I really had a past life revelation where I was just in Africa, particularly South Africa, I think. I'm just feeding animals, planting, having a garden, raising kids, love, 10 of cups, very much 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles energy. Like our food, like we have food growing, it was like really bountiful. Like that's what the fuck we're supposed to be doing, not worry about no motherfucking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna pay my bills, like that's really a construct that's been placed on us, and that's the construct I'm taking off. Fuck that. Our reality is what the fuck we make it. It is what the fuck you make it. It just takes time, discipline, diligence. Like you really gotta conform and really change into that. Cause that, you think about it, you're taking on, say I'm 22 years old, you're taking on 22 years worth of programming. You're trying to undo that all in a week. People think like, oh, it's gonna come easy. No, bitch, it takes fucking time. I've been on this journey since 2019. Like I'm just now seeing this new reality that I've been placing for myself, that I've been manifesting for 2 fucking years. Remember I said I've been manifesting. Now it's actually time to put in the fucking work to see the fruits of my manifestation. Like that's what the fuck we're going on. But back to masculine wounds, for me personally, I was confronting my masculine wounds, but I wasn't really confronting it like how I should be. Like my masculine wounds appeared as a big bad wolf. That's another thing. When I do meditations, my psyche, why is there so many fucking chemtrails? That's like the 5th one I just seen in the span of 20 minutes. Yo, I don't know what type of, girl, bring, it's another one. It's another one. Oh my god, it's 3. It's fucking 3. I don't know what alien or what Anunnaki. Come on. Just come on. These motherfuckers are poisoning our air. I'm sick of it. Anyways, conspiracy theorists. But back to masculine wounds. My masculine wounds will appear as a big bad wolf. It will appear as like this demonic wolf in my head, and it'd be on this side. Like I will feel the pain on this particular side of my body, from the crown of my head all the way down to my feet, just this side of my body. And when I confronted it, I was like, "Huh? What the fuck you want, nigga? Fuck is you talking about?" It would be like that type of shit. I don't know how to. I don't remember how I meditate, but it's just like in the moment, I was like, I visualized it as a big bad wolf, and it was actually fighting back. I was like, oh, it got hands. I forget all the listings of like how not divine, but wounded masculine wounds that pop up. I forget how they pop up, but you know, it's like it's crazy. Like I was just like, you know, I just healed from that. You think I remember everything, but kind of let it all go, and I just don't. I've embraced my divine feminine nature now, so it's like I don't even think about it. But you could definitely go on Pinterest, look up wounded masculine traits. But in the physical form, I just saw 333. In the physical form, it manifested as like I felt my nerves. Like my nerves, I felt like the nerve endings. Like I would feel it so intensely. I would feel like pain in my just in my left side of my head. Like I just feel this weird pain, and it'll just be on that side, and then I'll feel it go down. I remember one time I was having an anxiety attack, but I felt it all on this side of my body. I was like, is this a stroke? What the fuck is going on? Oh my God, they had another chemtrail. Hey, yo. Ew. Mother Earth, I'm so fucking sorry. I can't wait for you to bring your wrath on these motherfucking humans who just be fucking polluting your shit, because I'm fucking tired of this shit. I know you tired, because I'm tired too. Anyways, but it manifested as physical pain, bottom line. But when I started to transmute that pain, I felt it go from the left side of my brain to the middle to the right side. And then once I started allowing, because this is what happened, I was resisting my divine feminine energy. That's what the fuck was going on. I was in my shadows. I was resisting the divine feminine energy because I was scared. I was like, what? I just saw 444. Like, I was resisting that part of myself. I was neglecting that part of myself. When you neglect that part of yourself, it tends to manifest in reality. Like, when you neglect that part of your body that's aching, it's going to keep on aching until you address that shit. I addressed that shit. I instantly felt the energy from my divine feminine energy move from this side, and it started moving. I felt it appear on this side, and I started to feel balance. Yo, when I tell you, I felt the balance of the yin and the yang within me. It was like, and as I'm doing it, bro, I promise you, the pain that I kept feeling for like maybe weeks on, it never happened again. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, bro, when I tell you, it was just like, that's all I had to do was just surrender. I wasn't surrendering. I was too scared to take a leap of faith, bro. The leap of faith resulted in physical pain that I thought I was fucking dying. I was like, what's wrong with me, bro? The whole time I'm just not surrendering. I just feel shit so intensely. I feel everything. I feel all types of energies. I feel the energy within me. I feel the energies around me. And when I'm resisting something, it manifests in pain. Think about it. When you resist something, that kind of does end up in pain, because it's like you're resisting. You're not flowing. Like, you need to flow. I allowed that energy to flow. I finally felt the pain just cease. I'm like, what the fuck? That's all I had to fucking do was surrender? Everything I asked for was on the other fucking side. I'm like, my stubborn ass, the fuck? I'm so used to this shit being underneath my control, I had to let that shit go. I was resisting, bitch. I was resisting. You have to stop resisting. You have to flow. Like, I let that shit flow to this side, and the pain ceased, and all of a sudden I felt this sense of peace, and everything I've been manifesting just started flowing in. I'm like, it was me. It was me. It was fucking me. It was me blocking my own fucking blessings. It was fucking me. And bottom line, it be us. It just be us and our stubborn ass went. Okay. Yeah, so basically the message for today is to stop resisting, start flowing. It's so scary to do. I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like, oh, you must go with the flow, darling. You must go with the flow. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck is real. I'm gonna tell you straight fucking up. That shit hard as hell. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's easy. It took me like damn near 4 weeks to a fucking month and a half to fucking resist, because I kept feeling the physical pain. It's like the energies within me are upgrading. I can't resist the energy upgrades. I'm so sensitive to the upgrades of energy, upgrades of earth, that if I try to resist it, that means I'm holding myself back, and I'm holding a collective back. I want to let this collective flow, because I'm a generator, like I fucking said. Like, we all have ripple effects on each other. So when we all start going with the flow of love, that's when shit starts changing within us. So as I do that, I started feeling myself start to upgrade. Next day, shit started feeling lighter and lighter and lighter. I started feeling more at peace, more content, and just in the higher ass vibration. It was me all fucking long trying to stop that shit. It was my shadow side. I don't know about you, but during Scorpio season, it was the battle of my shadows versus my higher self. It was actually like very, I wouldn't say scary, but it's like, damn, we all have an evil ass side. That's something we can't run from, but you can't neglect that side either. And we also have a bright ass side, our higher self. Shadow self, higher self, they go hand in fucking hand. You can't ignore, the one cannot exist without the other, or else we will cease to exist, because you need balance. What the fuck? Like, you have to have balance within yourself. Yin yang, you have to have divine masculine, divine feminine. My shadow side, oh, that bitch evil. She an evil motherfucker. She don't give a fuck about shit. Oh, my roommates are home. Sure, I'm gonna keep on talking about divine feminine energy and how you're supposed to let it flow, because that's where the earth is heading. Like, think about it. For the past 400 years, we've been operating in a masculine ass energy flow. Not even the flow of resist, just resist. You're not supposed to flow in that shit. See how the world, so everybody's like, feel like they're just living as robots. Like, they're not living up to their full potential. This world has been operating in the masculine energy trait since, for like 400 years, basically. And it's like, you can see it manifest in the form as people feel that they're just living as robots. They don't feel like they're living up to their full potential. It feels like they're missing out on a part of life. They're missing out on their creative energy. They're not embracing their creative arts. Think about if this whole world embraced their creative arts, how different this shit would be. Just think about how different this shit would be. Everybody living in love. They don't want that because they like people to be under mind control, to feed into negative energy and vibrations. That shit's gonna end. It's ending now. I'm literally seeing the crumble right before my eyes. Earth's energy is vibrating higher. They're trying to do everything they can to keep us in the low vibration by keeping us distracted. And then there's people like me who gonna keep all motherfuckers away because we ain't doing that shit around here, boy. I gotta speak to people who on my type of way, live my type of vibration. Like, yeah, we the hood spiritualists around here. We don't give a fuck about shit. But you're not gonna keep singing control us. The fuck, we know. Oh my gosh, another fucking chemtrail. This is disgusting. Okay, I'm gonna end this video here. I will see y'all in part 2. Goodbye.